a shift today from 6 till 2, and I really can't wait to go home. Podcast, eat my food. So easy to judge like your progress and your level with other people. Okay, hi. Welcome back to my channel. So today, this afternoon, it's currently 3:18. I am going to North London because I signed up to this free radio broadcasting course. I found it on Eric, and I wanted to kind of see what it's like and see how it is. Okay, someone's parking next to me, but it's fine. And see what it's like. It's an hour drive from where I live, so I thought, let me just go to the first session and see if I enjoy it, and see if it's like worth my time. And if not, then no one's forcing me to continue. However, I'm kind of excited because it feels like I've got a bit of a road trip, you know, because I got KFC, I got some food. I feel like majority of my videos are going to include food, and I'm actually okay with that. I thought, like, because it's a long drive, oh, my car just started, let's turn it off. Because it's a long drive, I thought I wanted to get like a hot drink to sip on, but you know when you're not in the mood for a hot drink, like I'm not really, sorry, I'm just checking if this guy's looking at me, but he doesn't care. I'm not really in the mood for a hot drink, so I'm thinking, do I spend the money for a hot drink just for what? It'll be a bit pointless. Like, I like the hot chocolates from where I work. The one at Costa are not nice, they're not sweet enough. I'm like, spending £5 on a drink that I'm not really gonna love, there's no point. So I got food. I was gonna get food anyway, but yeah. So what I get from KFC is always the chicken supercharger mayo wrap, which is 10 out of 10. And I got chips. Ooh, that's hot. I didn't need a drink because I had water anyway, but I got water. Today I've actually had a really good day. Like, I went to work in the morning, I came back. I don't have uni on Wednesdays, so I stayed at home and I was like, right, I'll do a few hours of French work. And that French work was challenging. It took me much longer than I thought it was going to, but it's fine. At least I managed to do it. And I'm glad I didn't even take a nap, because usually on Wednesdays I like to take a midday nap, and I don't think I can really be doing that now. I don't know if I should get a hot drink. Okay, I also don't know how I'm going to record while driving, because this is obviously on my phone and I want to play music and stuff. So maybe if I'm in, like, oh, I hope I'm not in traffic, but maybe if there's times where I can like stop the music and record myself again. But then how am I going to do it while like listening to my music? I've not really thought about this, but I've really left on time. I said I'm going to leave at 3 o'clock and I left at 3:05. So I was bang on time. Yeah, I'm having a decent day. I'm going to go to sleep early today. I'm going to go to sleep I should be back by 8. And by 8:30 I should be sleeping, because I wake up really early for this job, for this part-time coffee shop. I wake up at 4 a.m. So oh, it's not connecting to my screen. Back in the car, I just finished my first session of the course, and I'm gonna actually continue going. It's really insightful. It was really interesting. We were introduced to like different career pathways in radio, and they give us like a plan of what they're gonna go through week by week, which I find very useful. I need to know what I'm doing. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed it, and there's gonna be like some presenters coming in. Today there was a guy who works like with West Side Radio, and he works for a talent agency. So really interesting stuff. I'm now gonna drive home. It's saying I should go. Oh, Ray, don't stop playing. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Ray's album
London Ultra Low Emission Zone en route.
Okay, the drive here actually wasn't too bad. It was pretty chill, but the last quarter, okay.
There's a 5-minute congestion on the A105 in 0.75 miles. You're on the best route. You should reach your destination by 2014.
Thank you. Meaning I can be in my bed by 3:30. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to Ray's album, but if I get bored of that, I'm gonna listen to Christmas music, and if I get bored of that, I'm gonna listen to My Sister's podcast, which is a really good podcast. So yeah, I'm on my way home. Hopefully I'll be... Oh, there's a lot of YouTube videos that I really want to watch. Everyone's uploaded, but I've got to sleep at 8:30 because last night I got like 5 hours of sleep because my sister came and visited us, which was nice, but I sacrificed my sleep for a catch up. So yeah, let me just go. It's an hour drive. And yeah, tomorrow's a new day. We shall pick this up tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got uni. I've got work in the morning, uni, and then I need to go food shopping in the evening because I don't want to do it on the weekends. I hate going to the supermarket on the weekends. One thing about me, that is my idea of a waste of an afternoon, waste of a morning. I just want to do it and get out of the way, in and out of Tesco, Asda, Aldi, whatever shop I go to. But yeah, I am tired and I'm proud of myself for actually going, like actually committed. I feel like this was an evening well spent rather than, as much as I love YouTube, watching hours of YouTube. Look at that. Cheese and tomato. Let's take a bite, but it's gonna be scalding hot. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I'm currently at work and it's 6 in the morning. I got up half an hour ago. When I say I'm so tired. But yeah, basically, I have a shift today from 6 till 2. And I really can't wait to go home. Like, my eyes feel puffy. I'm falling asleep. Hi. When I say I am so bored, like, I am literally here watching people walk past the shop. I've made myself a white Americano. I just keep looking because I just don't want a customer to come and I'm just here talking. But I made myself a white Americano. I'm not really a fan of white coffee. I'd say my favorite coffee is like a cappuccino, small cappuccino with an extra shot, this size. Or I like oat milk vanilla matcha. Or not ice though. The ice one, not really in this weather. I'm not really a fan of iced coffees. Like even in summer I'll drink a hot drink. But yeah, like it's so boring here. I've got another 4 hours, or just under 4 hours. So I just decided to watch some YouTube. Yeah, I just decided to watch some YouTube. This coffee's a bit strong. But honestly, the lighting is so good here. I feel like I should film at work a lot more. This morning, I literally didn't have time. I was gonna say I didn't have time to style my hair like I style it every day, but yeah. When I go home, I've been thinking I want to see the Wicked film, but do I really want to come back outside in the rain? And my mum doesn't want to come and watch it with me. She's not really into musicals. No one in my family is really into theatre, so I don't want someone to come and see me just talking to my phone, but then again I could be like talking to someone. But yeah, like I'm literally just here and I'm kind of regretting not bringing my laptop or a book to read. Like I literally looked at my book. Currently I'm reading La Chanson Douce, and that works so bad. La Chanson Douce. La Chanson Douce. And that book, okay, look, I painted one hand and I couldn't be asked to paint the other because I went downstairs to eat my food. Back to the book. I looked at it this morning and I just thought, nah, I'm not going to read. I can't be asked. Like, I've got my phone. But I really should have bought it because genuinely, when I say this is the quietest shift I've ever worked in my life, I'm here by myself. It's raining. It's windy. I'm just here trying to entertain myself. And I could have been doing my uni work right now. Like, I love it when I can multitask. Like, I'm here. I'm getting paid to just stand here and do nothing. It's a bit too early to, like, do the final cleaning, but honestly I think at 12 I'm literally just going to clean the whole shop. Oh, just nice. But yeah, what was I saying? I should have brought my uni work to do, or just to do something French. but I didn't. So yeah, my plans for when I go home, I think, I don't know, like I could do some uni work, but then again, like, can I be asked? Not really. I'm still yet to call my friend. We said she called me on Wednesday and we were supposed to have a catch up then, and then day by day we were both busy, all things just happened, and now she's on her way to France. She's on a coach and she's been on there, well, she's gonna have been on there for 20 hours, and I feel sorry for her. I've not heard from her, so if we get time I may call her this evening. Or like, you know, when you've got free time and you're just thinking, okay, how can I like maximize this free time? What can I squeeze? Is this just me? But like, if I've, let's say, got an afternoon free or like a day off, I'm like, how much can I squeeze into that day? I don't think that's really good, but it ends up happening. I'm like, I need to clean, I need to do uni work, I need to read, I need to, or I could read my book, or I could finish my jumper, or I could do this, or I could do that. And I struggle to relax. Yeah, I struggle to, I don't know if I struggle to relax. Like sometimes I'm like, no, Shamsa, you've done enough today. It's 6 o'clock, just sit on your phone. My way of relaxing is watching YouTube. Whether or not that's good, I think I'm a balanced individual. I think it's better than scrolling on TikTok or scrolling on Instagram all day, hence why I deleted Instagram. But I understand Instagram is useful for like connections and things, so yeah, but I don't like have it regularly on my phone. I love YouTube and Netflix. Like I've got shows to watch. I don't know, sometimes I just sit and like stare into the abyss. Tomorrow is Sunday. What do I want to do? Last week I baked bagels, but they tasted very yeasty, and I don't think I can be asked to do that. So I really do want to see this Wicked film. I want to see what the hype is. I could go for a walk. See, my brain's already thinking, what could I do? But yeah, I'm gonna carry on drinking this coffee that's not very nice, and carry on watching YouTube. I'm currently watching Paint and Chill with Lydia Bayliss. Yeah, I have so much YouTube to catch up on, but this week is my last week of uni and then I have a break. And another thing I need to do, I want to set this tradition for my 20s. I want to, sorry, it's probably really impersonal, me just like staring over there. I want to always be abroad for every year in my 20s. I've not booked anything, and my birthday's in T-minus like 40 days. And I am kind of waiting on my friend actually to see if we can go together, because I don't know if I want to do it alone. I don't mind doing things solo, but I think I prefer maybe the first time to have someone with me. Some Vaseline, because I forgot my Vaseline and I've been using it for my hands, which are dry. So yeah. Okay. I wanted to go on the Eurostar because I've been on the Eurostar to go to Paris, which was good. It was really nice, but I don't want to go to Paris again. So I'm thinking, where could I go? I just want to do like 3 nights, you know, like maybe, I don't know, I was thinking Belgium, because like the French speaking aspect is a bonus. It's run through Eurostar. But then I kind of heard some bad reviews, but I don't know, maybe I should just go and test it out myself, because people were saying like, oh, it's smelly, it's nothing to see, it's boring. But then I'm like, you can kind of argue all cities are like that. Like, that's how I feel about London, because I've seen it all, I've done it all in London. Like, I've seen the Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, but everyone comes and they're like, wow, Christmas time. But the Christmas lights in London do look nice, do look magical. And, oh my god, I've got so much to do. I need to find a Secret Santa present, because basically me and my friends, we do this thing called Come Dine With Me. We've been doing it for the last 2 years, so I think it's like an annual thing now, where I actually need to figure out what I'm gonna make. I think I'm on starters because I can't do a dessert to save my life. Like 3 of my friends, they are like chefs, so I feel a bit pressured for my food to be up there. Like, I'm kind of okay with eating mediocre food. Like, my food can range from being quite bland to seasoned, but never spicy. So I need to find a present for the person I'm like my Secret Santa, and I need to figure out what I'm going to cook. And then next week Saturday is also my work Christmas party, so I also need to find something to wear. Like, I could wear the dress that I wore for my sister's bridal shower, but then like, you know when you feel like you just want to wear something else. Like, I don't think I'm an over consumer, however I'll see. Maybe I need to go to TK Maxx, but it's just too much to do into the week. Oh yeah. Honestly, this weather's so disappointing. Okay, I've rambled a lot. I've rambled on now. So I'm home now from that shift, and I'm currently got my tea tree mask on, and I'm just doing that thing that, you know, when I've got this mask on, you can see that I've squeezed the life out of it. You know when you do that thing when you walk in the house and you just lie down? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I don't know if I'll actually get on to painting my other hand, because as we can see, that's not normal. But then I've also got this lilac colour, but this is not really wintry nor Christmassy, so, but it would suit my skin well. Like, look, it would really make my skin pop. I didn't even close this one properly. But yeah, plans for this evening. I'm going to have a very quick dinner. I have some, I think that dropped, but I can't be asked to get that. I have some leftover salmon, so I'm going to have that with just some instant noodles. Maybe I'll put some mushrooms in there. Just something quick, something simple, something easy. Oh, yeah. You know when you're just in your house and you're warm and life is good because you don't have to get up early the next day. Okay, it's now time to wash off this face mask. So I thought, let me wash it off while talking about my course. Maybe there's some people that are interested in taking French and linguistics. So I thought, let me yap about something. Let me yap about that. So our sink is actually really noisy. Oh, and it keeps like blowing. It keeps on splashing. I'm not gonna lie, I do not wash my face at the sink. I wash my face in the bath because I just let the water run down. But for the sake of this, we're gonna wash it here. So I decided to do French and linguistics because there was no way I was gonna do a language full-time. But French, like any language, requires a daily effort. It's a skill. It's really like, it takes a lot from you, because unlike, for example, if I chose history, I mean, I was not going to do history, but like if I chose history or English language, there's a level of comfort because it's not about your confidence, it's not about your personality maybe coming through. Like, I have no personality when I speak French. Like, I try, and I can't wait till the day where I can like make jokes and like really be myself. I do feel like, which is why studying linguistics is helpful, because I can kind of understand about the way languages work. Like, no, linguistics does not teach you about all languages and how to speak all languages, but what I like about linguistics is you learn about society and how language impacts the way we think, even depending on what language you speak, the way your brain is, like if you can speak multiple languages, if you're polyglot, I'm not sure. But so I'm bilingual. I don't know if I'd say I'm bilingual yet. Maybe by the end of this year, then I can say I'm bilingual. And I'd say I have, honestly, I wouldn't even say that I have a B2 level in French. I would say that I have a B1, which is quite disappointing because my receptive skills are really good. Like my reading, my listening as well, because like every day I listen to French songs, I listen to French videos now. Like my phone shows me French content creators and like YouTube videos of French, and like I'm decent, you know, I can understand. But then when it comes to producing the French sentences, when I'm like talking to myself, like if I want to, you know, just articulate my day or anything, it's fine until I have to speak to a native French person, i.e. my lecturers, and then it's like, oh, I don't really remember the words. Like sometimes I have good days, some days I have bad days. Like literally there was so on Thursdays we do like there's an optional French speaking session for an hour where you can join, and I have been joining consistently. It was just me and this teacher for like quite a while, and then there's this other girl in my class who is French, and like obviously for her, she's just so used, like the French accent is there. She doesn't really have to think about translating. Like, I don't remember this happening in A-level, but now I find myself translating from English to French, and I really hate that, and I really want to know how to break that. So I don't like that, because when you are speaking your second language or another language, you can't be translating. One, that takes time. Two, that just shows that you're not able to differentiate. But what I have noticed with my brain is that sometimes I struggle to look for words in English, and I'm like, okay, call me a croissant, because call me a croissant, because I'm starting to think in French. Like, not necessarily, I haven't had dreams in French and everything, but yeah, just making the conscious effort to like always try and speak French is not easy. However, they do say that the year abroad, which happens in third year, is where your like is where your improvement like really skyrockets, because you have to do everything in that language. You have to do which I'm a bit nervous about, you have to do not just speaking to the locals, not just ordering in coffee shops or in restaurants. You have to organize your visas, organize documentation, admin, like everything is in French. So, and also you have to deal with people's voices, accents, moods, and you have to like always convey yourself. One thing I know is it's very draining to speak your second language, no matter how probably until you become like C1, C2 level, it's really draining. Like this intermediate stage, you know how to say things, you're learning how to say certain phrases, certain sayings, you know, you've gone past the oh bonjour, je m'appelle Shamsa, j'ai 19 ans, j'habite à Londres. En fait, j'habite pas à Londres, j'habite à Essex avec ma mère. Where you know how to say the simple things, mais c'est les choses plus développées. Oh my god, I'm gonna cut that out. It's the things that are like, you know, even the way I'm talking now, would I be able to just switch like that in French? So I don't know how to make that differentiation, but I am trying and I'm making the conscious effort. So I say with French, it's just, or with language degrees, it is the everyday constant trial. There's gonna be good days where you're like, someone literally says, like literally, on the day of my sister's wedding when we were on our way to the mosque, the driver, she was she Algerian? She was French. Well, she could speak French, and she said her French was going, and I was like, oh, je dis le français, ouais, tu sais le français. And she was like, your French accent's so good, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like little comments like that, I will always remember. It will always sit in my heart. Like when people say, oh my gosh, your French accent's so good. Like sometimes some customers come to the shop and like they are French, and I can tell, and I'll try and do a few words, and they're like, oh my god, your accent's so good. But I'm like, my accent's so good because I've literally know what I'm about to say, and I'm saying the most basic sentence. Now let's have a proper conversation. Is it the same? But yeah, so that's what I would say about French. And then let me just wash this off and then we'll get on to linguistics. Okay, I've just washed my face. I love how I'm choosing to have look how I've got no eyebrows. Honestly, I was supposed to save and get microblading this year, but that didn't happen. Maybe next year. I love how I'm talking about my degree whilst washing my face. But yeah, linguistics is exactly what I thought it would be. It's pretty much, well, it is, as they've said, all coursework, so that's good. I haven't got to revise for French exams and revise for linguistics exams, because I can't lie, the only thing that's keeping me going with linguistics is the fact that, well, not the only thing that's keeping me going as in I don't like it, but like what is comforting to know is that it is coursework. So attending the lectures, attending the seminars, obviously reading around the subject helps, but when the assignment is set, and the assignments are like every 2.5 weeks, oh, in fact I've got one that I need to submit, can be a lot. However, they're interesting, well, for me anyways. For example, like this module is on foundations of language, so it's really just an introductory sessions into like morphology, syntax, phonology, phonetics, lexis, semantics. So already I kind of know what I like and what I don't like. We had a week on sociolinguistics and I found that very interesting. And we did language acquisition this week. You know what? I can't lie. I thought I would find language acquisition more interesting than I did. I didn't find it that interesting. Like, okay, learning that kids have like a critical period where they can absorb language, I kind of knew that. Yes, there are a lot of key terms, but I feel like if you want to work with children, or if you want to do speech pathology specifically, language acquisition is what you need. And do you know what? I need to stop like talking and actually acting. I need to see if I can change my module. This is my reminder when I edit this. Try and see if you can change. I'm going to try and see if I can change my module because I picked language acquisition and language in the UK. Language in the UK I think should be alright, but language acquisition, I'd rather change that to sociolinguistics or like morphology. I wouldn't do phonology. Phonology was fascinating, but it was very pedantic with the IPA and the sounds, and like that phonology assignment that I had to do, my brain was like, yeah, no. So all in all, linguistics is good. It provides me that balance. It gives me that balance away from French, like when I just want to actually do work in English, because French is literally, oh, now my skin is so dry. French is literally an accumulation of reading complex French texts, speaking or trying to speak as much as possible, and maybe not feeling good about it, because whether you're in a good mood or not, you've got to try and discuss in French. Listening, and I'm not gonna lie, the listening sessions, I've got one morning, because I commute into uni, and I've got one morning French listening session on a Friday. But what I do is if like for example, even if I have to go for that morning thing, I will stay up until at least 4, or Fridays maybe 3, or like Monday I have a session reading and writing French 4 till 5, but I will go straight after work, and like 11 till 4 I'll be there, because I'd rather just make the deal of it. Because if I do this fleeting come home, go, don't go, I know I'll get into like a it's fine, I've missed there now. No, like I'm gonna go, know what's going on, and then yeah. But that was a little brief summary for anyone, because it's quite a niche course. Like languages is niche anyways. You're gonna tend to have more girls in like doing that sort of subjects. That was the same in A-levels, that was the same, is the same now, and in terms of people that actually show up, it's even less. But linguistics is, I think it's gonna help me like know the power of language without even sounding cringy, but especially for like things like this, learning how to like articulate myself and speak and write is very important. And there is a psychology behind language. There's a psychology behind how you say things, how you write things, and how you present yourself, which no matter what you do in what career, you need that. So that's why I chose linguistics, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, I'm gonna shower now, and it's 3 o'clock. I think I'm gonna try and show you, I'm gonna try and do my knitting. Yeah, I really like knitting, it's really fun. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I just get too, and I've changed my bedding, I get too excited about, actually not too excited, but I get very excited about going in my bed that's like freshly clean, knowing the next day I don't have to wake up 4 in the morning. Yeah, honestly, yeah. So I thought I would end the video here and say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed my first ever vlog. Apologies for the very poor lighting right now, but I am currently going to week 2 of the radio broadcasting course. So yeah, I'm gonna start a new vlog, and I'll see you all next time.